In this video, we'll start to have a look at the routine system in a bit more detail, and especially how it applies to recording assets and having assets showing on a routine. So if we go back to our routine calendar, our annual test and tag routine we've got here. So again, there's all my detail. Now from here, if I go into my technicians, so we can see here we've got two different sites, one for Sydney and one for Melbourne. So you can see we've got two different technicians, and each of those technicians are allocated to their appropriate site. So that's the power flexibility that the routine system gives you, having multiple sites and multiple technicians added to those sites. So if I go back into my rules here, so I can see all my rules. This is not chargeable because it's just DCFM that's actually doing it. But if I go into a bit more detail here, I can see I've got a particular checklist that I want sent out with the job. So the supplier knows he's got to complete that checklist when he gets his job. Now if I go to my schedule, so again, got a flexibility here in your schedule. So I've got two different schedules. So one for Sydney, one for Melbourne. Different start dates, end dates the same, first job, and when it's last been scheduled. So the beauty of this from here, I can allocate different technicians to each of those schedules and have multiple schedules running all around the country for different sites and different technicians, whether it be monthly, quarterly, yearly, or whatever. So the only issue with this is the pricing needs to be the same with all of these schedules. As soon as you have different schedules with different prices, you need to create a whole new routine. Okay, now looking at the assets in this routine. So here we can see, so this is for our test and tag. So I've got a couple of monitors set up here as assets in our head office. So when the supplier gets his job, he knows he's got a list of assets that he's got to test. So when the testing comes through with these different serial numbers, we know exactly what's been tested, what hasn't been tested, and where things are up to. Now, getting these assets into this routine. So the first thing I need to do is to go to my library, go to my list assets, and then from here I'd choose a couple of assets. Say I want that one and that one, and then I go to my multi-tool functions. So I now need to create a group. So if these assets aren't attached to a group already, so I've got to go functions, create a group already.